Hello guys, welcome back to my channel vfxexpert. So guys, in this today's class we are going to see PFTrack from start to finish. So first we will track shot inside PFTrack, then we will also export camera track from PFTrack to Maya. So now we are inside PFTrack. So first we have to create a new project. So downside you will see this PRJ option. So just we have to click here. Then we have to click on this create and just simply we can give a project name. Then path, just you can select your folder where you want to save your this PFTrack project. So here I have already selected this folder. Now simply just we have to click on choose. Then after this we have to click on this confirm. So now here just type created over this new project inside PFTrack. Then after this we have to import footage inside PFTrack. So for this right side you will see all these drives here. So simply just you can open your drive and just you can select your footage folder. Second option, just simply you can direct drag and drop your footage inside this PFTrack. So this is our actually folder. So simply inside this folder, this is our short folder. So just we have to open. So just we have to select this starting frame and just simply just we can drag and drop into this first window, whichever this tree window or flow window here. Now just minimize this one here. So now just type import over this footage inside PFTrack. So downside you will get the playhead controls here. Then simply you can play. So before play your shot, just simply we have to catch this footage in RAM. Then we have to click on this C icon. So this will catch this footage into RAM. Now just we can play and check. So this is a shot here. So now after this just I'm going to track this shot inside PFTrack. So for this we need a tracker node. So simply just we can right click on this footage. Then go to this tracking category. So there are different types of category like tracking, solving, lens distortion and other category also. Then go to this tracking category and just click on this auto track. Then attach with this footage. Then downside you will get all these this auto track node parameters here. So first if you will analyze your footage, so here just I am going to track a camera track for this shot. So we have to ignore this moving object because this is actually secondary motion. So before tracking this camera, just we have to ignore this secondary object motion, because downside if you will click on this preview, so you will see so these features or points that I am going to track for this shot, but some points also created on this car. So you can see which is moving or secondary motion. For this what we can do, so simply just left side you will get all these actually auto track node parameters. So you will also get this mask option. So simply just we have to click and just easily just we can create a mask which object you want to ignore. Okay, so just I'm going to create for this car. Simply just you can take any shapes like BGR, axis, spline. Okay, so according to requirement just you can select your shape. Just click on this BGR roto and just simply we can click, then second point click. So like this just we can create this shape. Then finally we have to close this shape, so you can see this one. Then after this we have to animate this shape because this object is moving. So simply what we can do, just move your playhead and hold control button on your keyboard, so you will get this mask controller. And simply just we can adjust this mask position, even just we can scale down. Even if you want, you can also adjust this point according to your requirements. So just simply we have to play and check. So you can see this one here. Then after this again we have to click on this mask. So now again we are inside our this main parameters here. Now again just click on this preview. So now if you will see, actually there are no points on this car here. So we can see, suppose if you want to increase this features point out number, then downside you will get this candidate number. So simply just you can click here and just you can type desired number, maybe 100 suppose. So this is again depends on shots here, but maybe I think 60 sufficient. So just simply type 60. Then after this simply just we have to track this shot. So just we have to click on this auto track. So just I have tracked about this shot inside PFTrack, but then after this we have to solve our camera. So before solving, suppose if you want to remove some low accuracy point, then for this just we have to click on this error tab. Then after this we have to click on this fit view. Then we have to click on this trim. So just maybe before solving our camera, so just I'm going to remove some point, not too many points. Okay, so maybe these are sufficient. Now just I'm going to solve our camera. Before solving our camera, suppose if you want to track your point manually, then you can use user track. So suppose just I'm going to show you here, then right click, then again go to this tracking, then click on this user track. After that, just you can maybe find any point and just simply just you can drag. So this is just only for experience. Hold middle mouse button and just drag. So just you can zoom in, zoom out this window, and hold right mouse button, then simply just you can pan it. So now suppose if you want to track maybe these features or point with the help of user track, then just we have to double click on this user track. So you will get this create options, then simply just you can click. So just you can maybe click here. Then you can adjust this pattern size and pattern area. Even from downside, you can also just place exact position where you want to place. So again, you have to check your playhead positions. So here I place this playhead at a starting of this timelines here. Then after this, we have to track this point. So downside, you will get all these actually track forward and track backward options. So this will actually track from current frame to end, and this is frame by frame. So if we will click on this one, so this will track frame by frame. Even suppose if you will click on the track forward, so this will track. So now suppose if you will see, actually just I am getting some error here. So for this, what we can do, so maybe support till this frame. So this path is correct. Then after this, we have to remove this unwanted track data here. So for this, just simply we can use this R plus R minus, means R minus just we have to remove previous tracking data, and R plus just we have to remove forward tracking data from this current frame here. So just simply just we can remove R plus 2 times. So you can see, then after this again just we can adjust pattern size and pattern area. Even from this box you can also check. So like this, as you can also track your required point. So now here if you will see, so this point just also just I have tracked with the help of user track. So like this, if you want, you can just track many points according to requirements here. Now after this, just I am going to solve our camera. Then right click on this user track node, then go to this solving category and just click on this camera solver. So downside you will get all these parameters here, and simply we have to click on this solve all. So now here just type solve our camera. Now just we have to check our this deviations error. So right side in our this camera tracker, you will also get this solver log and error. So just we have to click on this solver log. So you will get this actually deviations value. We think this is too good. So simply just we can see. Even suppose a little bit if you want to enhance this camera solve, then again we can click on this error. So you will get this actually, this is our actually camera path. So you can see. So again just click on this fit view. So again just we have to click on the trim and just we can adjust it here. Not too much. Now again just we have to click on solve all. So maybe this is sufficient. So like this, if you want, you can just also just enhance your camera solve according to requirements. So just you can see here. Now again just we have to click on this camera here. So now just we have to play and check. So now after this, just I am going to orient our scene. So for this, just right click on this camera solver node, then go to this utility and just take this orient scene node and just attach after this camera solver node. Then first in this orient scene node, first we have to define our origin. So maybe just I am going to select maybe this point as a origin. So first we have to select. So here I have selected over this point on our this ground here. Then we have to define as a origin. So downside you will get this set origin option. So simply just we have to click here. Then after this, just we have to properly just orient our scene. So for this we will use this edit mode, whichever first one, translate. Then simply just you can translate your scene, rotate and scale. So all these parameters just we will use and just we will orient our this scene here. So first just I am going to adjust this rotate. So this is our actually just camera view, or you can say our cinema view. But suppose if you want to properly orient your scene, so right side you will get actually all these view options here. So this is a single view, which is a camera or cinema. Then this is two view. So first this is again same cinema or camera view, and right side this is our actually perspective view here. So from this perspective easily just we can orient our scene. So hold middle mouse button, just simply drag and just you can zoom in, zoom out this perspective view. Then with right mouse button, just simply just you can pan, and with left mouse button, just you can orbit this perspective view. So properly just I'm going to orient. So simply just you can check. Now just simply just we have to play and check. So again just click on the single view here. So simply just we can play and check. Again just we have to click on this two view. So suppose if you want to little bit scale your scene, for this just go to this edit mode and just take this scale tool and just you can scale your scene. So you can see this one. I think maybe this is sufficient here. And remaining scene orientation or scaling just you can also adjust in 3D package like Maya or Max here, but this is sufficient. Now again just we have to click on this single view here. So simply just we can play and check. Again just click, stop it here and just select this none. Or just we can play and check. Then after this just I'm going to create some test object. So for this again just right click on this scene orient node. Then go to this geometry and just create some test object. Then maybe some this towel marker. So here I've selected. Uncheck this recenter and add to scene. So this here you can see this towel marker here, this one here. And just simply if you want to again suppose if you want to adjust scene scale, then go to this orient scene, and if you will adjust maybe this scene scale, so this will also affect on your this test object. So you can see like this. Okay, then just create multiple test objects. So easily just we can check our camera accuracy. So again just click on duplicate, then interaction mode, just select this place at selected feature. So easily just you can place this tall marker at selected points or features. Take another one, add to scene, then place at selected features. So by default this will actually just create test object at this origin here. So any just a point or just you can select and just simply just you can check your camera accuracy here. So now you can see this one here. Even suppose if you want, you can just import any 3D objects. So just simply click here, import, and just you can import any 3D objects. So guys, till here simply just I have tracked this camera inside PFTrack, and also just I have a little bit oriented scene inside PFTrack. So now finally just I am going to export this camera track for Maya. So for this just we have to simply right click on this test object, then go to this export category and just click on export and attach this export node after this test object. Then double click on this export node, then downside simply format, just we have to select this Maya 2011 ASCII, this one. Then file name, just simply we have to click here and just select your folder where you want to save this Maya file or MA file. Then downside just give a file name. Now just click on save. Finally we have to click on export scene. This is again most important thing here, otherwise this will not export your camera track. So finally just we have to click on export scene. Export succeeded. Now press OK. Now we just come inside Maya and we will import this camera track inside Maya. So now we are inside Maya. So first we have to import our camera track inside Maya. So for this we have to click on file, then open scene and just select your file which just you have exported from PFTrack. So this is our actually file which just I have exported from PFTrack, which is our this .ma file. Now just we have to click on open, don't save. So now you will get this all tracking data inside Maya here, and in this outliner if you will see this is our main group which is our PF data group. Inside this you will get this is camera which is animated, this is point group or locators group, and these are our actually test geometry or geometry which just you have created inside PFTrack. Now again just click on these panels and just go to this camera view. So just easily you can see, and this is our actually image plane. So now simply just we can play and check. So now you can see. Then after this just assign some object into the display layer. So maybe just select all these test geometry. Again select this point group, assign into the display layer locators. Even if you want you can change locator color. Now click on save. So you can see this one here. And now finally suppose if you want to adjust all the locator size, then simply just you have to select individual locators. So open this locator group and just select individuals locator. Then go to this layer editor and just simply just you can adjust all the locator size. So according to the requirement, just you can adjust it here. So maybe 0.2. This is just only for explanation. Then finally, just I'm going to see, suppose if you have not properly oriented your scene inside PFTrack, then you can also orient your scene inside Maya. So first we have to save as our this project. Then we have to click on File, Save Scene As, and just select your folder and just give a file name. Now we have to click on Save As. Then after this, suppose if you want to orient your scene inside Maya, then we can use maybe this 2 view. So first view, which is our this camera view, so it is just, and this is our actually perspective view here. So first we have to check our this scene origin here. So again, just we have to select this main PFTrack data group, because just I want to orient my scene. Then we have to take a move tool. So this is our actually origin. Even suppose if you want to change this origin inside Maya for orienting your scene, then you can also change. So just simply just you can select D and V and just you can move first this center point or pivot point according to a requirement. Then after this we have to snap this entire scene on over this grid. So press X and just simply just we can snap it here on grid. Then after this just simply just we can take rotate tool and just we can orient our scene. So simply just I am going to take this rotate tool. So right side just you can adjust this X, rotation X, Y, G, and just simply just you can orient your scene. So maybe in Y axis just rotate. Just type it here, maybe 180. Again just we have to take this move tool and just we can see. So maybe even suppose in other axes, X and G axis, you can also just adjust all the rotation X and rotation G, and properly just you can also orient your scene inside Maya. Now after this just I am going to adjust the scene scale. So for this first we'll just save our project, so Control S. So for adjusting our scene scale, just I am going to take a 6 feet character. So for this what we can do, so simply just click on this character icon, then click on import human IK. So you can see this is our actually character here. So this is our actually 6 feet character. So just we have to adjust our scene scale. So for this again just I have selected our this main group, which is our PF data group, then adjust scene scale. Even just uniformly just you can define value here, maybe 10. So you can see this one here 20. So this is actually, so just we have to move this playhead and just we have to check for this car positions. So maybe at this frame, suppose this is actually point, maybe I think parallel to this car. So, or just simply just you can find where is the point. So I think this is the point. So what I'm going to do, so first just I'm going to snap entire scene at this point here. So usually just we can actually properly orient our scene. So again just select this one. So maybe just again D and V and just snap it here. Now again press X and just move it scene here. Now again so again remember this one here I have selected this entire group. Now just adjust this scene scale. So uniformly just we have to adjust this value. So here I am using this pan and zoom. So maybe I think so this is not properly scaled, but just like this if you want you can also just take a 6 feet character and properly just you can scale your scene. So I think this is just sufficient. Now just simply just we can play and check. So maybe then after this just we can take a ground plane. So if you will see this is actually clipping plane maybe problem. So just what we can do. So again just open this main folder, select this camera. So first lock all these parameters. Maybe this can create some problem. So if I lock all these parameters, even just you can also lock this camera. And go to this attribute. And just you can adjust maybe this one first 0.001. Still just I am getting some clipping plane problem. Then you can also adjust this depth. Then go to this plane and just you can adjust this scene depth here. This one. So now if you will see, so there is no any problems. Now press maybe Alt B and just change this background color so easily just we can see. Now just click on this wireframe mode so easily just we can see. So maybe I think just properly just type oriented our scene and also just type is adjust scene scale. Now finally just I'm going to create a test objects. So for this just take this maybe. So any test objects you can take. So just take this cube and just adjust. So first just select this character ground and just define into the display here again. Take this smooth view. Hide this character also. Assign into the display layer. Now just select this one. Now press W, D and V and just move anchor point at this point. Now just snap on over this any points here. So press V and just maybe suppose here you want to check, then just simply type snap it here. Then take duplicate Control D and just simply you can place. Now just take the single view and just simply finally just I'm going to just simply we can play and check. See here, so all the test objects just properly just placed on over this ground here, and all these objects just moving according to over this camera movements here. And remaining things just you can adjust according to your requirement, and also you can import any 3D object inside Maya. So guys, till here just I've completed this class. So if you like this video, please watch, share, comment and subscribe my channel if you are still not subscribed my channel. So thanks for watching.